Ukraine's F-16 fighters have shot down around 2,000 aerial targets. Ukraine's F-16 fighter fleet has reportedly become one of the most important components of the country's air defense network, with Ukrainian officials saying the aircraft have destroyed around 2,000 aerial targets since entering combat operations. According to Colonel Alexander Diakiv, the deputy commander of the Ukrainian Air Force, the Ukrainian F-16s have been used extensively against Russian cruise missiles and Shahed-type attack drones. His comments were reported by the official magazine of the Danish Armed Forces. The figure highlights how Ukraine is increasingly relying on Western-made combat aircraft to defend its cities, critical infrastructure, and military positions against repeated Russian missile and drone attacks. But behind the headline number is a much broader transformation of Ukraine's air defense strategy. The F-16 is not simply being used as a traditional fighter aircraft. Instead, Ukraine is employing it as a mobile air defense platform, capable of moving rapidly toward threatened areas and engaging airborne targets before they reach populated locations. Colonel Diakiv said the aircraft have been extremely effective against Russian air threats and estimated that Ukrainian F-16s have shot down approximately 2,000 aerial targets in total. Among those targets are cruise missiles and Shahed drones, two of the most frequently used weapons in Russia's long-range strike campaign against Ukraine. A major role against cruise missiles. One of the clearest examples of the F-16's role came during a major Russian missile attack. According to Diakiv, Ukrainian F-16 pilots destroyed 24 cruise missiles during a single large-scale attack. That is a significant number because cruise missiles are designed to fly at relatively low altitudes and can approach targets while attempting to evade ground-based radar and air defense systems. For Ukraine, having fighter aircraft capable of detecting and intercepting these threats adds another layer to the country's defensive network. Even more striking was an incident in December 2024 when one Ukrainian F-16 pilot reportedly destroyed 6 cruise missiles during a single mission. The achievement demonstrated the potential of combining modern Western aircraft with Ukraine's existing air defense infrastructure. Instead of relying exclusively on stationary missile batteries, Ukraine can deploy fighters to threatened sectors, allowing them to react dynamically as Russian attacks develop. That flexibility has become increasingly important as Russian strikes frequently involve combinations of drones and missiles launched toward multiple regions. F-16s versus Shahed drones. The F-16 is also being used against another major threat, Shahed-type attack drones. Russia has repeatedly used large numbers of relatively inexpensive one-way attack drones in attacks against Ukrainian cities and infrastructure. These drones present a difficult problem for air defense planners. Using an expensive surface-to-air missile against a relatively inexpensive drone can create an unfavorable cost equation. So Ukraine has explored different methods of intercepting these drones. According to Diakiv, Ukrainian F-16s can engage Shahed drones using air-to-air missiles, but the aircraft can also use its internal cannon. This gives Ukrainian pilots another option when engaging slower, relatively vulnerable airborne targets. The Danish Armed Forces also reported that Ukraine has equipped some of its F-16s with US-made Hydra 70 rockets for use against Shahed drones. The rockets reportedly have a range of approximately 8,000 meters. The concept is relatively straightforward. Use a less expensive weapon when possible, preserving more sophisticated and expensive air-to-air missiles for targets that require them. That approach can become particularly valuable during large-scale attacks involving dozens or even hundreds of drones. Why the F-16 matters to Ukraine. Ukraine operated Soviet-designed MiG-29s and Su-27s for decades. These aircraft have played an important role in Ukrainian air operations, but maintaining and upgrading an aging Soviet-era fleet during a prolonged war has presented major challenges. The arrival of the F-16 represents a significant technological transition. Diakiv said the F-16's radar can detect enemy targets at considerably greater distances than the systems aboard Ukraine's older Soviet-designed fighters. That increased detection range can provide pilots with more time to identify, track, and engage approaching threats. The aircraft's modern radar is only one part of the equation. Its weapons, communication systems, sensors, and overall integration with Ukraine's air defense network are equally important. The result is a more flexible defensive platform. Ground-based air defense systems remain critical, but fighter aircraft can move. An F-16 can rapidly reposition toward an area where a threat has emerged, potentially providing defensive coverage in sectors where ground-based systems are unavailable, overwhelmed, or already engaged. Diakiv described this mobility as one of the aircraft's major advantages. The combination of modern radar and weapons systems allows the aircraft to detect and destroy airborne targets while operating as part of a larger layered air defense structure. Building a layered air defense. Ukraine's strategy is not based on the F-16 alone. Instead, the country is attempting to build a layered system that combines Western fighter aircraft, Western ground-based air defense systems, Soviet-era equipment, and Ukrainian-developed combat drones. Each layer has a different role. Long-range ground-based systems can protect major cities and strategic infrastructure. Medium and short-range systems can engage threats at lower altitudes. Electronic warfare can interfere with some drones. Combat aircraft, such as the F-16, can patrol threatened areas and intercept airborne targets, and increasingly, Ukrainian drones are being integrated into the broader defensive architecture. The objective is to avoid relying on a single weapon system. That's especially important because Russia has repeatedly adapted its strike tactics. Large drone formations can be combined with cruise missiles and other weapons in an attempt to overwhelm Ukrainian defenses. A layered network makes it more difficult for an attacker to penetrate every defensive barrier. For Ukraine, the stakes are extremely high. Diakiv said air defense is the country's most important priority because it protects civilians and critical infrastructure from daily missile and drone attacks. The ability to maintain electricity, transportation, communications, and industrial production is closely connected to the ability to defend those systems from Russian strikes. From Danish donations to Ukrainian operations. Ukraine's F-16 program is also the result of a major international effort. Denmark became one of the countries at the center of the European F-16 transfer program. The first 6 of 19 Danish-donated F-16s arrived in Ukraine in July 2024 under an operation internally known as Falcon Away. Denmark and the Netherlands together donated a combined 43 F-16 fighters to Ukraine during 2024 and 2025. But transferring aircraft is only the beginning. A modern fighter requires trained pilots, ground crews, spare parts, weapons, maintenance facilities, and technical expertise. Ukrainian pilots and technicians received training in Denmark with support from Norway, Belgium, Canada, and Finland. This international training effort was essential because operating an F-16 requires much more than simply learning how to fly the aircraft. Pilots need to understand its radar, weapons, communications, and tactical employment. Ground crews must also be able to inspect, maintain, and repair the aircraft. Without that support structure, even a large fleet of donated fighters would quickly become difficult to sustain.